They said life gives warnings before it changes you forever. Today, it came in the form of a message that had your name written all over it. Elon Musk's secret message, leaked for you only. The words you're reading right now aren't coincidence. They're alignment. They're a spark that was meant to reach you at this exact second, a moment where something deep inside you has been waiting to wake up. You've been feeling it lately, haven't you? That quiet pull, that restlessness in your chest, like your potential is trying to breathe but something keeps holding it back. Elon's message isn't about rockets or Tesla or Mars. It's not about technology. It's about you, the human engine that's forgotten its own power. He said the biggest revolution isn't happening in factories or on launch pads. It's happening inside people who finally decide to stop being average. Because the truth is, nobody is coming to save you. Nobody will hand you success, happiness, or purpose. You build it. You bleed for it. You become it. That's the secret everyone ignores until it's too late. He said most people live their whole lives in sleep mode, always waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect approval. But life doesn't wait for perfect. Life rewards action. Those who dare to move when everyone else hesitates, they're the ones who rewrite reality. Think about it. Every breakthrough we've ever known began with someone who was ridiculed, doubted, and told to stop dreaming. Yet they didn't stop. They built through failure, through pain, through nights that felt endless. That's the hidden message. Greatness doesn't announce itself, it grows in silence. You're standing at a crossroad. One path is familiar, comfort, safety, routine. The other is chaos, uncertainty, risk. Most choose comfort and call it peace. But Elon said something powerful: if you want to find meaning, go where others are afraid to go. Fear is a compass. It points exactly where your growth hides. If something scares you, speaking up, starting over, chasing your idea, that's the path that's meant for you. This message, this leak, it isn't really from Elon. It's from life itself, disguised in his voice, calling out to the dreamer in you. It's saying, wake up. You've been sleeping on your potential. You've been overthinking, underdoing, waiting for signs when you are the sign. That discomfort in your heart is your soul begging for more life, more risk, more truth. Remember, Musk didn't start as a billionaire. He started as a kid who read books about the future and decided to build it. He failed, went broke, was laughed at, and kept building. Because passion without action is noise, and action without faith is empty. You need both, the fire to start and the faith to keep going when everything burns down. He once said, when something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. That's your reminder today. The odds will never be in your favor if you're waiting for them to be. You tilt the odds by showing up. Every day you delay, your dream grows colder. Every excuse builds a wall between who you are and who you could become. But one moment of courage can burn through years of fear. You've got something inside you that the world hasn't seen yet. That's why you feel misunderstood, restless, unfulfilled, because you weren't built for ordinary. You were built to create, to push, to expand. Musk didn't build Tesla to make cars, he built it to prove that impossible can be done if you refuse to accept limits. That's what this message is about, rejecting the limits you've quietly agreed to. You think you need more time. You don't. You need more fire. You think you need more support. You don't. You need more belief. The moment you stop waiting for the world to understand you, you become unstoppable. People will laugh, they'll doubt, they'll call you crazy, and that's how you'll know you're on the right track. Because every genius sounds insane until they win, so here's the truth, this urgent message is a mirror. It's showing you what you've ignored, the dream you abandoned, the idea you shelved, the version of you that stopped trying. You owe that version of yourself a comeback. Every day you wake up breathing, you're being given another chance to begin again. Don't waste it scrolling, complaining, comparing. Build something. Learn something. Move, there's a reason this message reached you now. Not a second before, not a second later. You were ready for it. The universe doesn't send reminders to the uninterested. You've been asking for a sign, a push, a reason, here it is. Don't let it fade into motivation you forget tomorrow. Let it turn into movement, you are not behind. You are not late. You are not stuck. You're just being tested to see how badly you want what you say you want. Every great story begins in frustration. That's the signal. Use it. Let the doubt fuel you. Let the fear focus you. Let the dream drive you until reality has no choice but to catch up, and when people ask how you did it, tell them about this moment, the one where you stopped waiting for permission and started building your future. Tell them you got a message that reminded you that life's greatest invention is the power to reinvent yourself. Elon Musk didn't send this for fame or attention. He sent it because somewhere out there, someone like you is about to change everything, if they just stop doubting, stop waiting, and start moving. Be that person. Because the truth is, no one else will, so take a breath, and remember this, your dream doesn't need to be perfect to begin. It just needs to be real. The only thing that separates those who talk from those who achieve is action. Open your eyes. Open your heart. This message was meant to find you, because deep down, you already know it's time. Now go do something that scares you. Go do something that matters. Go create something that outlives you. Because the future doesn't belong to those who wait for messages. It belongs to those who become the message. The screen fades, but the message doesn't. It lingers, not on your phone, not in your inbox, but in your mind. It feels like a whisper that won't let you sleep, a thought that keeps echoing. What if this really was meant for me? That's where change begins, not in knowing, but in feeling. The feeling that you're meant for something more, that life is calling and you can't keep pressing snooze. You see, Musk's secret wasn't about success. It was about energy. The kind of energy that refuses to die even when the world ignores it. He said the future belongs to those who stay obsessed long after motivation fades. Because motivation is a spark, but obsession is the fire that keeps you alive in the storm. You've got that spark right now, don't let it die out again. Turn it into action before doubt takes over, he said. People underestimate how much they can change their own story in a single year. Think about that. 12 months of consistent, fearless effort can completely rewrite your destiny. But most never try because they're too busy protecting their comfort zone. You've got to stop protecting your limits. Stop guarding your fears. Let them burn. Every time you choose safety over growth, you betray your potential. You've always wanted more freedom, more meaning, more life. But more doesn't come from luck, it comes from risk. Musk didn't wait for opportunities, he built them. When doors were closed, he made new ones. When people said impossible, he said, "Watch me." That's the attitude the world respects, not arrogance, but conviction. You've got to believe so deeply in your vision that other people's doubts become background noise. And here's the secret, you don't need to know every step. You just need to take the next one. The path reveals itself to those who move. Life doesn't reward the smartest or the strongest, it rewards the most persistent. The ones who keep showing up even when no one claps, even when progress feels invisible, even when everything seems pointless. Because somewhere beyond that pain, your breakthrough waits. Musk once said, if something's important enough, you should try, even if the probable outcome is failure. That line isn't motivational fluff, it's truth carved from experience. He risked everything more than once, not because he was sure he'd win, but because he refused to live small. You've got to make that same decision. Decide that even if you fall, it's better than never trying. Decide that even if you're scared, you'll still move. That's how legends are made, through relentless courage, not endless certainty. So take this message personally, because it is personal. It's not about Elon anymore. It's about you reclaiming your power. You've spent too long letting fear write your story, too long waiting for the right time. There is no right time. There's only now, messy, imperfect, but alive. And if you use it, it will change everything. Imagine a version of you 1 year from today. The one who finally stopped procrastinating. The one who wakes up with purpose. The one who built something from nothing. That version exists, but you have to become them. Every tiny decision you make today either brings you closer or pushes you further. So ask yourself, What would that version of me do right now? Then do it. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now, the truth is, you've always had everything you needed: the brain, the heart, the fire. You just forgot how powerful you are because the world convinced you to shrink. But you're not meant to fit in. You're meant to stand out. To disrupt. To build. To inspire. That's why you feel restless, because your soul is tired of waiting for permission. Musk's message said something most people will never understand: the most dangerous thing isn't failure, it's comfort. Failure hurts, but it teaches. Comfort kills slowly, and you never notice until it's too late. Every time you avoid the hard thing, you trade long-term greatness for short-term ease. Stop making that trade. You've got one life. One shot. Don't waste it playing small because you're scared to look foolish. The people you admire, the ones who built empires, created art, launched rockets, they all looked foolish once. But they didn't stop. That's the real message here: you're allowed to fail, you're not allowed to quit. Right now, there's a version of you the world hasn't seen yet: confident, creative, unstoppable. They're waiting for you to step into their shoes. The only way to meet them is through action. You don't need a guarantee. You need a decision. Decide that you're done waiting. Decide that you'll build even if no one believes in you yet, and maybe, just maybe, this message didn't leak by accident. Maybe it found you because life knew you were on the edge of giving up, or the edge of becoming unstoppable. The line between those two moments is thinner than you think. One choice, one risk, one day of courage can shift everything, so don't scroll away. Don't dismiss this as another motivational piece. Let it hit you where it hurts, and then let it heal you where it matters. You've got work to do. The kind that scares you, excites you, stretches you. Do it anyway, because someday, someone will look at your story and think you were the miracle. They'll say, it's like their success came out of nowhere. But you'll know the truth: it started here, in this exact moment, when you decided to believe the message was yours. You don't need the world to believe in you. You just need to act like you already won. The night feels different now. The air is thicker, electric, like something unseen is shifting around you. The message still echoes in your head, not as words anymore, but as energy. You can feel it in your pulse, the same kind of energy that fuels storms. Rockets, revolutions. You're not just reading inspiration anymore. You're breathing it. You're becoming it. For the first time in a long time, you look at your reflection and see something new, a spark behind the tired eyes. The reflection doesn't whisper someday anymore. It says now. You don't know where to start, but you don't care. You just know that staying still hurts more than failing. That's the moment every game changer faces, the turning point. Elon Musk had his in 2008 when everything he built was crumbling. He had every reason to quit, to walk away, to say it's not possible. But he didn't. He said, if something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are against you. That sentence became his compass, and it can become yours too. You don't have to change everything tonight. You just have to change one thing, your direction. Stop running from your dream. Start walking toward it, even if it's slow, even if no one claps, even if it feels pointless. Because one step today beats 1,000 promises for tomorrow, the secret is momentum. Once you start, something in the universe starts moving with you. Opportunities appear. People show up. The right ideas find you. But the universe only supports motion, not hesitation. You've been waiting for a sign, this is it. You've been waiting for a push, here it is. Musk didn't build Tesla overnight. He built it piece by piece, through sleepless nights, missed meals, and relentless belief. Not belief in the world, but in himself. That's the belief you need to rebuild now. Because self-belief is not arrogance, it's trust. It's saying, I might not know everything, but I know I'll figure it out. And that's enough. That's always been enough. You see, the most powerful thing about this leaked message isn't the mystery, it's the reminder that you are your own experiment. You can rewire your destiny. You can evolve beyond fear, laziness, and doubt. You can outgrow the old version of you, the one who played small, the one who cared too much about opinions, the one who said maybe later. Later doesn't exist. There is only this moment, and it's fading as you read this. Time doesn't pause for dreamers who hesitate. It moves for builders who act. Close your eyes for a second. Picture your life a year from now if you start today, the projects finished, the confidence built, the freedom earned. Feel the pride of becoming someone who didn't give up. That feeling. That's your future trying to reach you. It's real. It's waiting. But now imagine the opposite. A year passes, nothing changes. The same frustration, the same routine, the same excuses. That version of you will look back and whisper, you had a chance. And you wasted it. That's a pain you don't want to live with. You're not ordinary. You never were. That's why ordinary life feels suffocating. You crave impact, freedom, creation. You want to leave fingerprints on the world, not just footsteps. But to do that, you must learn to be uncomfortable on purpose. Every growth story begins with resistance. Every transformation starts in doubt. When Musk said, I think it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary, he meant it literally. Extraordinary isn't a gift, it's a choice. You can choose it right now. You can decide that failure won't define you, fear won't stop you, and opinions won't silence you. Tonight, make a promise to yourself, not a New Year's resolution, not a fragile burst of motivation. But a vow. A vow that says, I will not die with my potential still inside me. I will not let my dreams rot in notebooks and Sundays. I will not play small because it makes others comfortable. You owe yourself that much. This message wasn't sent to everyone because not everyone would listen. Most people will scroll past it, numb, distracted, asleep. But you didn't. You're still here. You're still reading. That means something inside you is alive, hungry, ready. Feed that part. Build for it. Live for it, and one day, when you've built the life you once only imagined, someone will ask you, what started it all? And you'll smile and say, a message. A strange, urgent message that told me it was time to wake up. Because that's what this really is, a wake-up call from your future self, disguised as Elon Musk's secret leak. You don't need to wait for luck. You are the lucky break. You don't need validation. You are the proof. You don't need to see the whole staircase, just climb the first step, the rest will unfold as it's meant to, and when it does, when your reality finally catches up with your potential, remember this moment, because this is where it all began.